With New Year's resolutions, many of us will make a vow to eat healthier, and that's a good thing. But what about our beloved pets and their nutrition? Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here, and I'm on a mission to provide better nutrition for cats and dogs because truthfully, all pet food is dead food, which is why we created Rough Greens and Meow Greens in the first place. We bring their food back to life with live vitamins, minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils, antioxidants, and so much more. All in a tasty formula that your dog and cat will love. You can improve your pet's coat, digestion, energy, and have less vet bills. Let 2025 bring a new year and a new pet. Get a Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20. Get a 100% discount with promo code BESTFRIEND. You discover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code BESTFRIEND. Bring your pet's food back to life with Rough Greens. So good, your pet will ask for it by name.
It's 2025, a new year, and the perfect time to turn your business dreams into reality. Maybe you've been tossing around a great idea, but haven't acted yet. Well, Shopify is how you're going to make it happen. Shopify makes it simple to create your brand, open for business, and make your first sale. With thousands of customizable templates, you don't need coding or design skills. Just drag, drop, and go. Plus, Shopify's social media tools help you connect all your channels and create shoppable posts so you can sell everywhere your customers scroll. Managing your business is easy too. From shipping to taxes to payments, Shopify handles the details on a single dashboard, letting you focus on what really matters: growing your business. Established in 2025 has a nice ring to it.
You're now listening to the most electrified and vilified podcast on the net, Hot Topix Podcast. Let's get this party started. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Hot Topix Podcast. You should see my co-host's face. They apparently have no appreciation for our intro.
It wasn't the intro, it was the dance you were doing before the intro.
That was reminiscent of Beavis and Butthead.
I used to hate that show.
Did you know Beavis and Butthead? No? This is Psycho 4081 for the Hot Topix Podcast. I'm here with...
Lamb Chop. I'm sorry.
And myself.
Yes, herself. Felonious, Mercurius, Denial.
Whatever.
Feather.
Oh my God. How many names are you going to give her?
He had to put denial in.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Well, all right. So I was always a fan of Greek mythology.
Okay.
Greek and Roman mythology, right? So there was this Greek god called Morpheus.
Okay. Yeah.
You heard of Morpheus?
Yes.
Morpheus was the god of dreams.
Okay.
So that's what I was going to call her, god of dreams.
But Morpheus didn't sound quite right.
Morpheus.
That means, La La Land. That's what it's saying.
Yes. Dreamland. That's right. That's right. How you guys doing?
He's special. Well, we're cracking the cold weather.
Yes.
For a little bit, so I'm happy about that. We're still going to be in the teenage years at night, but at least during the day, we got some middle age happening. So,
hey, speaking of which, right? The colder it gets, obviously your energy bill is going to be a little bit higher.
Yes.
Right. So I was on Nextdoor and I just started noticing like everybody was putting up, you know, hey, did anybody's bill go up? My bill's about $489 minus $500. So I'm like, well, how's everybody's bill around the same? Because mine was about almost $500 too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Within one
6.
period.
Yep.
So I'm
and
like,
6
how's
in a month?
Yeah. How's everybody's bill going up at the same, like whatever, right? And then somebody mentioned something about the rates going up.
Yeah.
So the rates went up without us. See, that's
yes,
a sneaky shit.
The rates went up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And of course, it went up at the coldest time of the year.
Right.
You know, yeah, when it was just too cold that you had to increase your heat. You couldn't live in your house. So not only are you running more, right? Then on top of that, the rates went up. So my $300 bill went to 6 and some change.
Woo-dee-woo.
For a month. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And now, you know, we can't buy food. We can't afford gas and electric. So it's just like everything going up on my paycheck. You know?
Right? I know.
So, and you know, the funny part about it is that gives you a certain feeling of helplessness.
Absolutely.
Like you have no control over what somebody does.
Absolutely.
Right. Even if you have alternative energy, you still have to pay their delivery fee. I'm like, delivery? Why? Just because I'm connected?
Yes.
So,
Yes. It's fees on top of everything. Your phone bill, your gas and electric bill. It is a fee on everything. Shipping and handling fee. It's a fee on everything. So, yeah. And it does give you a sense of helplessness, but you got to try to ride through it, or you would feel helpless about everything.
Right.
So it's hard, but I'm fortunate. We can adjust someplace else and we can get it paid. But I just feel horrible for those people who were barely making it before.
Exactly.
And now, these increases come, and it's just like, it's older people out there trying, not even older people. Am I going to get medicine this month, or am I going to get food, or am I pay the gas and electric, or, it's horrible, and it's going to get worse.
So talking about the medicine, a certain president that came into office just removed the Biden's executive orders when it comes to prescription drugs. That he put a cap in, so certain prescription drugs had to be under a certain amount. So now he got rid of that. He just really attacked the whole healthcare industry.
Yeah,
the National Institute of Health pulled us out of the World Health Organization.
And
then
FDA, did he do?
Oh, wait a minute. Then he
DEA.
just like a child, he took the security away from people that didn't have good things to say about him when he was going through his trial, like all the security, all with the death threats and stuff like that.
Yes.
He's so going back to the cost of things, right? So we have the energy's going up, and for those people who are moving from a apartment to a house, like when I first moved into this house, my electric bill was like $80-something.
Right. In a apartment.
I was in a townhouse. Okay. Right? So that was, and I was in the middle part, right?
Oh yeah, so you ain't paying nothing.
Man, that first month here, $600-something.
Like,
we was not prepared for it. We didn't factor it in because whatever. So now we have the energy that's going up, the water bill. This, from what I'm hearing on social media, and it was a guy who made a video coming out of Baltimore City. Yeah,
Baltimore City getting tanked. They are getting my daughter-in-law's mom. I don't know what you call her. My daughter-in-law's mother lives in a city, and mind you, she lives only like right over maybe 3-4 miles from me. Her water bill is $139 a month.
Wow. My
water bill is not even that for 3 months. Because I'm in Baltimore County. So they get ready to get hit again with more, payments. And I was just like, because they got to replace the old pipes. That's why, that's what they're saying. They have to replace the old pipes. And I get that part, but it's just like, wow, I got paid for it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So in the view of government, that's really the best way to do that is to actually, they call it user fees.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to fix the road, you put a tow booth in there. So now that money is supposed to help fix the roads, and it's only being paid by people who actually use the
tolls. Right.
So I understand that part.
Well, they lying because these some tore up roads.
I know.
These roads are tore up, and now with all the salting, it's gonna be worse. Like that salt eats the roads up, so it's gonna be worse. Yeah. It's just horrible all the way around.
So where have you felt it the most?
Food.
You?
With New Year's resolutions, many of us will make a vow to eat healthier, and that's a good thing. But what about our beloved pets and their nutrition? Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here, and I'm on a mission to provide better nutrition for cats and dogs because truthfully, all pet food is dead food, which is why we created Rough Greens and Meow Greens in the first place. We bring their food back to life with live vitamins, minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils, antioxidants, and so much more. All in a tasty formula that your dog and cat will love. You can improve your pet's coat, digestion, energy, and have less vet bills. Let 2025 bring a new year and a new pet. Get a Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20. Get a 100% discount with promo code BESTFRIEND. You just cover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code BESTFRIEND. Bring your pet's food back to life with Rough Greens. So good, your pet will ask for it by name.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
You know,
Food and gas.
Oh, gas. I know.
Definitely gas.
That's horrible. Yeah.
gas, I think, had come down. I don't know what it is now.
No.
It's bad,
It had to come down to at least
A little
at the
bit.
end of last
Like
year.
it was
Yeah,
in two,
a little
two
bit,
something,
Right.
but it's back to
So now
three
it's
now.
three.
Yeah, it's back
Yeah.
to three.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then everybody was talking about the economy, inflation, right? So why do we have to pay $8, $10 for eggs and bacon and right? So now on top of things getting more expensive because of pending tariffs,
Oh my gosh.
right? Bird flu.
Yes, that's why eggs are so hot. Yep, bird flu.
So now I'm factoring that. Okay, if the eggs are going to be high, obviously, and bird flu is passed through the air, right?
I don't know, and I don't know. A person actually. Remember, we
Yes.
talked about that person
Person got
was actually diagnosed. So I'm not sure how the birds
I think
are
it's
getting it.
airborne, so
Wait.
it's not much you can do.
Not necessarily. Remember the video you sent? It had watch what your cats eat and all of
Right,
that. Too.
right.
So I don't think it's
Right.
just.
Well,
just
that's
airborne.
because they were saying the cats were eating the birds, so then the cats will get it.
It said and the food. It said watch what they eat, like the food
Oh,
that you buy.
the no, I wonder why she's laughing because I said she says food, FOODT.
You know what? You're ridiculous. He's terrible. But you know what? I remember. Oh, my granddaughter asked for some tacos, right? And I said, "Do you want beef?" And I was like, "Oh, did I just say beef?" Because sometimes she'll make shrimp ones, and I was asking her. I was like, "Oh, I just said beef." I've been hanging around them too long. Been hanging around y'all too long. Stop talking about her. We were talking about bird flu.
All right, so the chickens. So I believe it's airborne. I believe we can look it up, but I believe it's airborne. You gonna look it up? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that means if the chickens are getting it, there's going to be less chickens, and now they gotta. It's hard to separate, especially when you're doing commercial chicken, and then the eggs.
Right. That's right.
So
chicken is going to be
bird
high.
flu spreads through close contact with infected or contaminated surfaces.
Oh.
okay.
It can also spread through the air droplet or dust.
Okay.
Oh.
So
wow.
yes.
So that would be very
So that's
difficult to
scary.
prevent,
Mhm.
right?
That's scary. Yeah.
So first thing I thought about, please let turkeys be exempt. please let turkeys be exempt.
well, technically, turkey
It's
is a bird.
So.
I was like, can they call it the chicken flu? So now you got to worry about all that and everything that we have that has chicken in it.
Yep.
You got the fast food places, the restaurants,
Everything in America has
Chicken in it.
right? And then plus those of us who probably keep the prices up anyway because we don't have we have a restrictive diet.
Right.
There's a lot of people who only eats chicken.
Right.
And
Yeah, like
stuff
me,
like that.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you eat chicken.
No, I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian.
You know what?
Vegetarian.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
But yeah, so that's going to be
everything's going to be high.
Yeah, the
Everything.
Now the bad part about it was when eggs went up the first time, people started having their own chickens,
Right.
And I was like, that's a good deal. Was go buy fresh eggs, this and that, whatever. Now
You can't.
I was just
Can't
decimating
do it.
that too.
You're scared the chickens will be sick,
Yeah.
so you can't do that either.
And then you got to worry about the crows.
I didn't
See
think
all
about
the
that.
birds, right? They say
Yeah.
some of the cautions is that if you see a dead bird, call the authorities,
Oh, okay.
right? Because they I
want to
think
make sure
last
it's not
time-
sick, and they'll test it.
right, and make sure it's not in our area. So
Right.
you know.
Oh, jeez. Listen, I have 2 TVs that are dying simultaneously in my house. And I keep telling my husband, we got to hurry up and buy a TV for these tariffs come. We ain't going to be able to afford a TV. I don't know why both of these decided to go up at the same time.
Oh.
But they are. They're just, the one in the living room just stops playing after a while. You're like, I'm tired. I don't want to play no more.
Do you leave them on all night?
No.
Okay.
No. And the one in the living room we very rarely use. It's just there in case people come over, or like sometimes when my husband's off, he'll sit and watch TV. But it just stops working occasionally. And the one in my bedroom has half black screen. You got to unplug it and turn it back on, and then eventually. But I was like, we got to hurry up and buy some TVs because them tariffs are going to be crazy.
Well, we have one for you guys interested.
No. My house is not big enough for that TV.
Did I send you the video?
I'm sure you did. Like, I have so many videos that I have not watched. I'm sure you did.
This one was like
With New Year's resolutions, many of us will make a vow to eat healthier, and that's a good thing. But what about our beloved pets and their nutrition? Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here, and I'm on a mission to provide better nutrition for cats and dogs because truthfully, all pet food is dead food, which is why we created Rough Greens and Meow Greens in the first place. We bring their food back to life with live vitamins, minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils, antioxidants, and so much more. All in a tasty formula that your dog and cat will love. You can improve your pet's coat, digestion, energy, and have less vet bills. Let 2025 bring a new year and a new pet. Get a Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20. Get a 100% discount with promo code BESTFRIEND. You just cover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code BESTFRIEND. Bring your pet's food back to life with Rough Greens. So good, your pet will ask for it by name.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
300-inch. What? It's like a 385. Yeah, it was huge. I mean, it was like, I saw that and I thought about it. I said, I'm going to send it to you because you said, I'll have nothing in my house, but I'll have a nice
yes,
TV.
You will. You will.
I thought about it. I was like, man, that's like having an actual movie theater.
Right.
I mean, it was huge. It took like the whole wall.
Yeah, nobody needs that much TV. Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't need that much TV.
I don't know.
It wouldn't affect your eyes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just like, no, you don't need that much TV.
But let's see, other things that's going up. I didn't, when I was looking at cars, SUVs as a matter of fact, I didn't see that they were going up.
Why were you looking at cars though?
Because I need one. I really do. I really need a new truck.
Since when?
Since I've actually needed one.
He probably he has. That's what I'm saying, because you're still not going to buy.
I'm not going to buy. I was wish.
He's been looking at it for a while.
I hate paying car payments. So
yeah, that's not fun.
But I just hadn't. I was looking at them. Actually, I was looking at them for a reason, right? And then I think it was like the best such and such, right? And then I looked at some of the prices. I was like, oh wow, that's all. That's not bad. It was like for SUV, it might have been like a Ford Explorer, whatever, 2025 or whatever brand, and it was like 40-something thousand. I was like,
that's
mine
not
was
bad.
40-something thousand back when I bought my truck back in 2013.
What year?
This was a 2025. Yes, that's how I was like.
They must ain't had nothing in it. You got the seat and the ignition. That's all you got.
Yeah, and so the funny part, they have these amazing cars from China, right? That comes fully loaded. I'm talking about fully loaded. Even the ones that actually let you do, some people have a hard time getting into parallel parking or whatever.
Yes.
So what if you have a car that can, when you park, it turns it in 360 degrees.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So you don't even have to do all that. You just, so they have those things, but the thing is, they're not going to let them come into the country. Right. And I blame Elon Musk for that because he doesn't want any. And they're electric cars too. Yeah, and way cheaper
than his tin, or what's that? Spaceship.
His last one that went up blew up.
Oh really?
Yeah, it blew up.
Somebody might be sending a message. I'm just saying. No.
But,
Listen, you were saying the car help you parallel park. That's not on the driver's test anymore. And there's going to be some sorry drivers out here.
There's some sorry ones now.
Nope.
That's usually what jack people up.
You're right. And a skill that you should know how to do. Like that's a skill you should have. I'm sorry. You can't pull in everywhere. Although I try.
I'm sorry. I had that wrong.
You can't pull out everywhere.
You know what?
Sometimes it's hard. No, sometimes it is harder to pull out.
You get on my nerves.
Because you be in there and then
Stop
you
talking.
try to
Just,
and it just
nope. Stop it. Just
might get all excited and you can't. Get it out.
Just stop talking. You're so special. So somebody had a birthday this
Yay!
week.
Someone became
An older man.
double nickel.
Double nickel. That's right.
Double nickel. Oh my gosh. So how did you spend your birthday? What did you do? Tell us all the goodness.
Well, I was fortunate enough to. Now I usually go to a birthday dinner with my kids.
Nice.
All right. So, and it's usually my birthday. I still pay.
But you're spending time with your children.
Yes. But this time, 2 kids both got jobs.
Oh.
They paid. And
Nice.
all right. So
Well, reaping the fruit of your labor.
That's right.
So we went to this place called Carolina Kitchen Express. I want to make sure we separate the Express from the actual restaurant that's down in Hyattsville.
Okay.
Which is one of my favorite restaurants.
Gotcha.
Always go there and get the Chesapeake seafood platter, whatever, which is like a fried lobster tail.
Oh, wow.
Shrimp and different types of you get wings.
That sounds yummy.
What
Goodness.
else? And a little, I guess it's crab balls. They're not really crab cakes, but they like crab balls, So
I'm sorry.
what? You know crabs have balls? Yeah. It's a delicacy.
Stop talking.
So the problem was, I mean, it was a decent bill. It was decent.
Okay.
And it didn't taste like what we were used to.
Okay.
So and I could tell you what my kids said. I said, "Hey, you want the rest of my such and such?" She's like, "No, I'm good."
That's bad when kids won't eat it, because kids eat anything.
Yeah. So it was now maybe we caught them on a bad night, or maybe it was late. I don't know what the situation was, but it's definitely not indicative of what we've had at the full restaurant. Because like I said, I would go down to Hyattsville. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, we gotta go down there.
Okay.
We gotta go. You've been there? No, you haven't been there. We gotta go down there.
Okay.
But you can go down there. I know I can, and just sit there and make a whole meal just out of the cornbread and the tea. Oh, wow. The cornbread is nice and hot and got the honey on it and the cinnamon, and oh my God, it's like, yeah, I mean, you can't bring more cornbread. The tea is good, and I mean the mixture. I don't know, but what type that I usually get, but whatever it is good.
Okay.
Right?
With New Year's resolutions, many of us will make a vow to eat healthier, and that's a good thing. But what about our beloved pets and their nutrition? Greetings, naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here, and I'm on a mission to provide better nutrition for cats and dogs because truthfully, all pet food is dead food, which is why we created Rough Greens and Meow Greens in the first place. We bring their food back to life with live vitamins, minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils, antioxidants, and so much more. All in a tasty formula that your dog and cat will love. You can improve your pet's coat, digestion, energy, and have less vet bills. Let 2025 bring a new year and a new pet. Get a Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20. Get a 100% discount with promo code BESTFRIEND. You just cover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code BESTFRIEND. Bring your pet's food back to life with Rough Greens. So good, your pet will ask for it by name.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
The food has always been perfect. The mac and cheese, which was a side, it was good. The collard greens, excellent. So, you go to restaurants, a lot of times the crab cakes, everything was good. Now, so today we went to the Express, which has a little bit of seating area in there.
Okay.
You just put, to take out, so you get to take out packages and plastic forks and this and that, and you get your own drink, whatever. So this one, and the way Corey said it, she said, I don't like the grease. It tastes like they cooked it in bad grease.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
You're
And
not
it
supposed to taste
yes,
that.
it will affect the whole meal.
Yeah. And it was like extremely salty.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I didn't eat my wings at the time. I was like, I had enough. So, and I got apple cobbler and peach cobbler because I wanted to taste it. And that was okay.
So you got your own bad food experience, like me.
Yeah. Yeah. I did.
What's that place we went to again? Williamsburg.
Yeah. I don't know the name of that place. We needed to put them on blast, but I don't remember.
Which place?
Where she got the teaspoon of chicken salad.
Oh, and it was the sandwich place. Yeah, that was bad.
She got like a whole bag of lettuce. And a teaspoon of actually chicken salad.
That was bad.
And it wasn't even cheap.
So do you think your experience was because it was the carry-out?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because like it's a different experience when you sit down at a restaurant and you're being served.
Well,
do you think that took away from some of it?
I didn't care about the whole, because it was a nicely designed, and I don't care about all that type of stuff. It does make it better.
Yeah.
But it was the actual food.
Like everything was bad.
So I did eat the wings like 2 days later.
There was nothing good. There was nothing good.
Well, the wings were actually okay.
2 days later.
2 days later, I heated them up. And then I told my son this. I was like, yeah, how'd you like your wings? I ate mine. They weren't so bad. He was like, I trashed them.
Oh, damn.
So I didn't know at the restaurant, he didn't finish none of it.
Oh my god.
So he had everything to take home, and he's like, I couldn't eat it. So, but
listen, young men eat anything. They don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he don't eat it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
But I wanted to check the place out, and I think I blamed it on my daughter. I said, I gave you the choice. I said we could go to Jilly's, or have you been to Jilly's?
I have not.
You have, yes. Felonious, yeah. Jilly's or Carolina Kitchen. So she says Carolina Kitchen because she thought we was going to drive all the way down to Hyattsville.
Oh,
I was like, nah, we would have got there kind of late. And I don't like going
and that's
late.
a lot of driving late.
Yeah. I told him, next time his birthday's coming up in March. Somebody else's birthday's coming up in March. Mm-hmm. Pick wisely. He said, yeah, we going to IHOP.
Yes.
What?
Tell you, I ain't mad at him.
At least their food is never going to be bad.
Right.
Whatever.
Yep. So,
yeah. I mean, their pancakes been consistent forever.
Yes. But then, when I had another one, thanks to my lovely co-host, took us out to
Thank you, Felonious.
Curry and Spice Bar. Curry and Spice Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've been there several times.
Restaurant and bar.
Restaurant and bar.
Restaurant. It's called
Restaurant
Curry and Spice Restaurant and Bar?
Yes. I think, yeah.
No, I think it's called Curry and Spice Bar.
Okay. Fine.
Doesn't matter.
We'll see.
The food is delicious.
Very good. And like I said, I can't say about the whole menu because I've gotten only 2 things there the entire time.
You get the same thing every time you go.
Every single time. Because if I find something, that I like and I don't want to risk something else paying, whatever. So we got the shrimp biryani.
I could not remember what that was.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but I think it's shrimp biryani.
Biryani.
Shrimp biryani.
It's biryani.
Biryani. Okay.
And the
Tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Tandoori, yeah.
Yeah, tandoori chicken. And we also got honey garlic shrimp.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm. They were very good,
and
too.
the garlic naan bread.
I'm telling you, that naan is everything. And I've had a lot of naan, but that one is slightly different because it's a little bit lighter than most other naan that I've had, and it is so good.
That's my favorite.
Wait, she's gonna say, yeah, you gonna bring us more on that? He said, yeah, we'll bring some. Said, bring us 1,000.
I wasn't mad at her.
That was so good.
It was delicious.
And then magically, I saw another naan in my to-go plate.
Yes.
And I'm like, what's happening? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I like, did my crush give it to me?
Oh my gosh.
Now, I will say,
can I say this?
Yes.
Like, that woman said that I was only 4 years older than her, and I was just like,
She looks like a great grandma. Yeah. Oh my God.
wait a minute. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I was
trying not to be like, what?
Now, mind you, Lamb Chop does look way younger than her age.
Yes, she does.
However,
Because you look older than she is. And you're only double nickel.
Yeah,
So, oh my God.
and I swear I thought she was gonna be saying like, "Oh, you ain't old. I'm blah blah blah."
I thought she was going to say,
I thought she was gonna say,
she's
older, right?
Correct. Until I heard that she said, you're only
4 years older than me, and I'm like, skirt.
And I think the guy said he's a year younger than you.
Yes.
He also looks so
a
old.
year?
Yeah.
He's 54.
Yes.
Yeah, I said he was 54.
You sure?
That's
what
what
I
I heard.
No, I think he was his birthday's.
They said 25 or something like that yesterday.
Yes.
With
yes.
your husband.
Yes.
With
Because
your
I remember saying
husband.
it was my
Yes.
husband's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought he said he was 40 something.
50.
No.
You sure? Yeah, no,
That
not
man
40,
better not be no
54.
40 something.
No, he said 54.
I'm thinking he
no,
said-
no, he said 54.
I thought he said 54 too.
He said
Okay.
54.
Yeah, I thought he said
54.
54.
No, not 40. No, 54.
I can
And
say
he looks
40.
older than you.
He
And you look
does.
old. So.
That's what your friends are for, family.
All right.
Oh
so
my God! But that restaurant was really good,
They had-
and
they
that
had-
was the first time I was there. It was
And he had
delicious.
a genie outfit thing.
Oh,
So
it
I
was
got
so
to see the
nice.
pictures. Why you let that put that little beanie thing on my head,
What is the name of that?
looking like
I loved it.
what do you call it?
It's horrible on you, bro.
It looked like a genie hat, but I don't
Yeah.
want to say it's a genie hat because I feel like
Well, it
that's
looks like a
derogatory.
well,
but
it looks like a genie hat. So
I liked it.
What do you-
It's
what-
got to be an official name.
What's it called?
Let
That,
me- I don't
Don't be looking at me thinking I know.
no, what's the oh no, whatever. But anyway, looked like I was autistic sitting
It
there.
did not.
Yes, it did.
It did not.
Yes.
yes,
It did not. Don't say that. Don't say that. Well, I'm glad you
When you
enjoyed
post the
this
pictures
on there, it was
like-
your food.
And then he kept making this face, all these really, really, really horrible faces. So it made it worse.
Like, oh, that's so nice of them. They taking the guy with Down syndrome out.
That's terrible. Stop saying that.
That's what it looked like.
It did not.
All right, if I post this on the website,
Yes,
let me
post it
know.
and let people ask people
I'm not
what they
posting that.
think.
I'm not. Nobody's gonna see me.
Oh, it didn't look that bad. I'm
It's a
glad you had a
turban.
good
It's a
time.
turban.
And
It's a
Felonious
turban.
bought you cake. It
Says
was really
it was a
nice.
turban. It's a turban.
turban.
Turban. Yes.
Turban.
Yes.
Oh, turban.
We call it turban. I don't
You
know.
okay.
Turban.
That might
T-U-
be.
T-U-R-B-A-N?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be the
That's
right
how we
name.
call it.
We
So you
Americans
guys-
No, it's called-
mispronounce
it's
everything.
called
No,
turban.
no, not
That's what
everybody
we
call it that
we
way.
call it.
It's
Yeah.
not-
Well,
it's
that's
not
fine.
called
I'm
that
saying
way.
but here in
Yeah,
English, in English
no,
we say
you
turban.
guys don't even speak English.
We speak
it's American
English.
English is different from English.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, Biff.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
And that's why I was saying that we
just
probably
said
are pronouncing it wrong.
You want Biff? You want Biff?
Whatever.
Don't Biff me.
You know what? I'm gonna fight you.
I just like to say that. So that's a me thing. Doesn't mean
Oh, that's a you thing.
it's a me
All right,
thing.
now I'm gonna find some more.
Like
Nigerians.
how you say eggs, which is not eggs. It's
How do you say eggs?
See, you should
Is that
pronounce
the
it
wrong
I
way?
say
You,
eggs.
no, you don't say eggs.
I do say eggs.
You say eggs. No, she pronounces it. Say, can you say eggs?
Eggs?
Exactly. He says eggs
What's
all
the
the time.
difference?
I'm telling you.
You can't say-
You do say
Eggs.
cereal.
Eggs. I say
know.
cereal.
I was like
Exactly.
cereal.
So you have
cereal
you
does not have an
your
O
own
on the end.
terrible pronunciations. So, which is a you thing doesn't mean it's an American thing.
There you go.
Exactly.
Well, you know, just like in,
Go sit
in
down, go
other
sit down, go sit
countries,
down.
everybody has a different dialect.
No,
the
no,
way
it's
of
not
saying
dialect.
things.
No,
it is.
it's your personal. Sometimes
People-
personally, you just say stuff the way you want to say.
Differently.
You know what I'm saying? Just out of habit. or
But
whatever.
Maryland has quite
You want
a
Biff?
few dialects.
Whatever.
You want Biff?
Whatever.
Listen, we are talking about food, and I watched a show called Delicious Miss Brown. She's from Stop it. I could see the like image over his head.
Delicious Miss Brown.
Dang, freak of nature. She's in Charleston, South Carolina, and she makes Southern food. And this morning she made a homemade Twix bar.
A Twix
Oh
bar.
wow.
Yes, and I was just like, oh, this looks delicious and easy, and I'm fat enough. I don't need to add anything to the rotation.
Charleston.
I want to go there.
Charleston's a nice place. But you know how like when you go down the south, things are like cheaper, and
slower.
Charleston is not that
Well,
spot.
probably because it's become a tourist
Yeah.
haven. So when that happens, It's not cheap anymore.
Yeah, it's been like that since I was there in the 90s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's gotten, more expensive.
I want to go to she did some farmer's market. She was at this farmer's market, and I was like, oh my God, I want to go there. It just looked like everything. They had, hot foods you could buy. They had, of course, fresh vegetables and fruits, and then jewelry stands and clothes and stuff you could purchase. So it had a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's like, oh, we need to go there.
I'm down. I love Charleston.
Yeah.
And I didn't appreciate it as much when I was actually living down there. I lived there for 3 years. I didn't appreciate it. And then, once you get away from it, you got used to it being more friendlier.
Yeah.
More polite.
Yeah.
It was, everything was slow.
Slow. It is slower.
And welcoming. And then you get, where did I go from Charleston? I came up to Maryland.
Yeah. I'm sure that was a culture shock because we would push you out the way and they would be like, oh, excuse me. Listen.
No, they didn't say excuse me.
They say, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. That's what they say. No, when I first went to Roanoke, that's how they were. Like,
really?
The guy was holding the door for me and I was just like, he's like, good morning. And I'm like, oh, good morning. Like, yeah, people don't speak where I'm from. Like, they barely say thank you when you hold the door for them. So I was just like, oh, okay.
The further north you get, the less
manners we have.
Yeah. Then you get down to Florida.
It changed. So I think New York, is where it's you'll get punched in the face for looking at somebody. And then once it gets a little further up, it gets a little more.
I don't know. Boston was.
But Boston is racist. That's what I shouldn't say the whole state is racist. I shouldn't say that. But that's what I was going to say. They aren't quite as polite.
Feel, yes.
But you get that feel of you don't belong here.
Right.
That's
exactly what it felt like.
Feel. Yeah.
Boston. It is so funny because Boston was a very progressive state since the 1700s. Oh. Those are the ones our whole system of government is based off of them, and we had
clearly it has changed.
John Adams and John Quincy.
Right.
On your when you say what do you identify as, what do you say your race?
Who, her?
Yeah. Do you say black?
I say
don't know. Wait till the statute of limitations go out for falsifying government. Falsifying.
So that's what I want to ask.
Depending on either black or African American. Depending on what block you can pick, because sometimes it'll say black,
you don't
and
say
sometimes
white?
It'll say African. I'm not white.
No, for real.
I'm not white. I know.
She is not white. Come on, Anna.
So wait,
she's
what?
beige.
So I'm laughing because my youngest son for the longest time would be like, why is daddy black and why is
mommy white?
He was like, daddy's black, my brother's black, why are you white? I'm like, I'm not white.
I just thought of it now, because I have someone I know in my program that's the family like her, not like her, but you know what you call her?
Beige.
They say they're white, and I'm like,
oh, they
listen.
Probably,
people pass.
like Spanish.
So okay, so here's the
People
thing. This is how screwed up the Americans are, the United States, right? So they will classify somebody because they speak Spanish as Latino Hispanic, right? But they also can take the
They can also say
designation of
white.
Mm-hmm. Right? And then there's the
Even if their color is not white.
yes,
Yeah.
Even some people from the Middle East, not the Middle East, well, I'm saying Middle East, Pakistan, India, whatever. Sometimes you see when their driver's license, whatever, they'll identify as white, which is
weird to me.
Yeah. It's very weird.
Because that's why because I know the person I'm talking about is not as light as she is, and it says white. So that's why I wanted to ask you, okay, what do you identify as? Are you white or do you say black?
She can't. Well, they don't have beige as a check mark on there. So, but that's interesting though. Like how we do here. Like what here in the United States we call people, or he's a African American.
Right.
But that other person is white.
Right.
Then that person is Latino or what do they call them, a Mexican or this and that, whatever. We have things so screwed up here.
Yeah, but on that race, race is different from because we have a
ethnicity.
Point. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
you guys go by ethnicity.
Here's how it should be.
Right.
When in addressing anybody here, if you're going to say somebody's nationality, you'll say I'm American. not Black American, not white
Right.
American, because they never say white American. Like, we got to have a special
So
category.
they feel like, yeah,
Right.
America is white, then
Then
there's
we're-
black American.
Right.
which is BS. So you're going to be called an American. Then I'm going to say if it was equivalent. So if you're going to call us black, that would be our ancestry. So we would be called African. Okay. Because that's our ancestry, and that's something that you can't run away from.
Right.
Even some of the people in the Caribbean, as me no black,
Yes.
black, right?
Yes.
You could tell.
Some Dominicans would be like, we
So
not black.
what? How you
Yeah.
gonna? Like she now? How you gonna
So-
say she? What's she gonna be?
She would. All right. So she's American by nationality. Ancestry.
It's coming.
What I'm saying.
It's coming. I know it's coming.
Ancestry. She would be, Eastern Hemisphere.
You know what?
So it would be Eastern Hemisphere.
Oh my
Ethnicity would be NA.
You know
Unknown.
what? You know what? You get on my nerves so bad. You get on my nerves. I can't with you.
Now all right. So now, just give you the equivalent. Now
You know, because I'm looking at both of you. I used to think, I say you're a white man, but now she's white. She's white.
And now I'm gonna tell you something funny. Like, even the people that I chat online, like people from Africa, right? And we have these conversations. I've been talking to people for years, and they'll mention something like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking. Can you hook me up with a white guy?" I'm like, no. And that's what I say. I'm like, hell no. and they'll say,
Do they mean actual Caucasian or somebody
well, here's
like
the thing.
you?
Yes. And I'm like, I gotta tell a person, I'm like, whoa, slow your roll.
Well, actually, you're not like.
I'm not white. So, and they was like, I said, well, yeah, you're a white man. Look at your, especially by they show my neck or my stomach or whatever.
Yeah, because
they different color, different shades.
So I'm
yeah.
like,
Like
that don't
he
mean
has
that's-
8 shades.
50 Shades of Sexy.
No, you doesn't define you at all. No,
I think
you
I got a little
definitely know
nauseous.
you.
But that's what they think. So anyway, all right, so for you, your nationality.
I'm black. Everything is black.
Your nationality would be Nigerian. Your ancestry would be
Nigerian.
African.
Oh, ancestry.
Ancestry, because Nigerian is something politically drawn.
Okay.
So because our ancestry is all African. Then your ethnicity would be Yoruba, right? So, but they don't apply the same things here because most Black Americans, I guess I mean maybe technically they could say that your ethnicity is.
You guys don't have ethnic groups.
We do.
You do?
We do. I'm gonna say not all of us.
Yeah,
Not all of us. Some
I
of
was
them-
gonna say
People who have ethnic groups is the people who actually search for it or knew their
Right,
ancestry.
right.
If you search it, and that's what a lot of Black Americans here do, they try to find their ethnicity, specific ethnicity. But the other people, the outsiders, always look at us as that we don't have an ethnicity.
Right.
Like, they can say, "Well,
Correct.
I'm German, I'm Italian
Yes,
because I'm such and
yes.
such," but you're Black.
right.
You're
Period.
You're African. You come from the country
Well,
of Africa.
That's because they took all of that away, when we came
Right.
here. So that's why we don't know.
So if I say my tribe would be Yoruba or Timni or whatever, it's the same as saying that they're Italian
Right.
or French,
Right.
Whatever.
German, whatever.
Yes. Right.
And another thing that's funny here is that people like where you were born is where you're from,
Where you're from.
but it's not the
okay.
same for us.
Yeah.
It's where your father is from. That's where you're from.
Okay.
So regardless of whether you were born in Lagos or wherever your family is from is where you're from.
Gotcha.
So is that because of where you're from? You're in your country.
So where I'm from right now is I'm
That's a-
from Badagry. I'm from Lagos State. Even though I lived there and all of that, but it's where my father's
but
from.
in your areas,
Gotcha.
so you have areas where people have whole ethnic groups that control the area, like the Igbo would be in a certain area.
Yeah,
The
yes.
Yoruba
So-
would be in a certain area.
yes,
So it's a little
yes.
different.
So so even people that were born in Lagos, they still go back to their family house in the east, like the Igbo states and all of
Right.
that. You,
Okay.
despite being Igbo, you know.
Yeah,
what
so it's a
I'm
little
saying?
different because
So-
in your country, you basically have kingdoms. It's broken up to kingdoms, right? Old style. So you had Yoruba land, you had Igbo land, you had all these different house of land. So when you say where I'm from, that's basically saying your ancestry is you take it from your father's side. that's the difference. Like here, since this was like a melting pot in its inception, so we don't have like a,
Right.
you know, my people come from Absecon Island,
Right.
Off the coast of Jersey, you know, so that's a little different. But I would like.
But you still say your hometown is New Jersey?
Yeah, I say that's where I'm from. Yeah,
That's where you're
from
from.
Jersey. Yeah,
And,
'Cause that's where I was raised.
I'm born.
Born and raised. So I consider wherever I was crafted, you know, wherever I was, you know, I was formed mostly.
And good for you that
We
your
can't.
your
A lot
family
of people
still
can't
there.
say that. That
Right.
would be. I was, you know, formed in the back seat of a a Chevy.
Wait a minute,
you
was
can't
my
put
father
the-
born in a taxi cab? I'm trying to think. I think my one of my relatives told me that.
Stop playing.
No, yeah, I think
Born, not conceived though.
no born.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
born.
Right.
'Cause
I was trying to find a picture of my aunt. My family is very different shades. That's the best way I can describe it. So I think she would have been my great grandmother, was extremely light.
on your father's side.
On my mother's side.
Your mother's side.
And extremely light, and I think parts of her family passed for white
Okay.
at that time, because you know they could do that and try to have a better life, but she wanted no parts of that, and her husband was very dark.
Okay.
Very, very dark. But you know that DNA will trickle down, so hence this color. You know.
So are you- you're different from-
My grandmother was darker complexion,
So-
but I have an aunt who, you remember, was it Rachel Dolezal that they was just like,
Yes.
it was a woman who was passing for black, and people was like, I don't know how they thought that she was black all along. It's like, if you look at my aunts, you could see how you would consider. I mean, my Uncle Mike was here.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, so yeah, my family has like all of the shades. They have all of the shades. So
Mine too.
yeah, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
The story about Uncle Mike is so still funny to me. The Uncle Mike story is still funny to me. The way she said Uncle Mike, you picture someone older,
Right.
You know,
Oh. No, when you say Uncle Mike, you know what I think of?
something else like Power Mike,
Peach
and other-
yogurt.
Shut up.
No, when she says Uncle Mike, I think of what's
An
that?
older man.
Oh yeah. Besides that, what those guys that dance on the, what's it called?
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
You don't know who Magic Mike is?
I mean, the rap like DJ.
No.
Like strippers?
Strippers.
Oh,
Male-
no,
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
Oh my God. But he's my uncle because, you know, I got a whole Jerry Springer story in my family. So my maternal
Aren't you
grandmother.
older than he is?
Yes, I am older than he. And I'm gonna tell you
Still call him-
why.
I just still
I
call
am
him Uncle
older-
Mike
yeah.
too. That's why it's funny. It's always funny.
My maternal grandmother and grandfather, well, maternal grandmother, whatever, separated, right? She was darker, he's lighter. They separated. He moved to New York, got a whole nother wife, started a family. So I have an aunt and uncle who I'm older than. However, they weren't divorced.
Oh,
And she didn't find out that they weren't divorced until she went to file for Social Security, and they were like, and like she
Is
was
it right?
retiring and filing for Social Security, and they was like, half of this goes to your husband. And she was
What?
like, I'll be damned. So 40, 50 years later, they got divorced.
wow.
And I don't know if he ever remarried his wife. I don't know.
He was like, I'm out.
You know, his second wife. I
He
don't
was
know
like-
if they ever remarried. They had to,
It's
because
like, I got a free ticket.
you know, like, you get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. So that's why my aunt and uncle are younger than I am.
Oh, so you have an aunt too?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, his sister.
Is it-
And now his sister is about Brian's complexion.
Another white person?
No,
You-
No,
no,
chocolate. I'm
darker.
No, you see. just
Darker
look at his
than
neck.
Uncle Mike.
I'm
Look at
chocolate.
his neck.
Yeah.
Don't look
Just
at-
look at.
So it's hard to
Your
tell.
face is just sun-kissed.
Facts right there. Facts. Because everything else, listen, I'm laughing at you, but it's copy paper underneath. My legs is probably the color of that paper right there. So I ain't gonna laugh at
See
you.
when she had, I said when she had her legs out, said it looked like uncooked chicken.
Typical of you.
So yeah, it's bad, and it's especially bad now because I can't stay in the sun. Like at least I would get a little bit of color during the summertime, but now I can't stay in the sun. So it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna be white the rest of my life.
Well, not me. I just have to, go topless more so I can
Oh,
get it.
please don't.
So I get an even.
Please
Tan.
don't.
Yeah.
You
So I saw the video or picture when we was at Williamsburg in the swimming pool, and I was like, oh my God, that looks so funny. It looks like, how you have like a old
I told you that if
Barbie and Ken doll.
peradventure any of it, I told him that peradventure any of his parts go missing, they're not gonna be able to fit it because they will know like where's his hand coming
It
from.
won't match.
Yeah, because where's the head coming? They would never believe that's your head. Never.
I was thinking that looks just like a Ken doll that
Y'all
they
are too
took the
funny.
arms and legs off of a black one in the head and put it on a white. I was like, oh my God. And I wonder what all those other people that was in the pool what they was thinking. I was embarrassed after the fact.
That's because I showed you the picture.
It didn't seem like
We
that
are
to
so
me.
off the rails, I swear. So were you the person that told me somebody said to you in the office that they didn't know that black people could tan?
Yes.
I was just like,
Yeah.
what? How did you not know that?
Well, I would always say, even for me, I would say to people when they said, well, I'm going to go out there and get a tan. I said, you can't get a tan. You're already tanned. So that's what I would say.
I can get a tan.
I can get a tan
You
too.
can't get a tan.
I can. I
You
get
can't.
darker.
You can't.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How can you
Get darker?
when you say somebody's tanning, you're basically somebody light coming beige. You're past the beige part.
Wow.
Okay, you're past the tan color.
He gets on my nerves.
So you're going to go out there and get darker.
Well,
You're not
that's the
getting
whole
tan
point of
enough.
getting a tan is getting darker.
Changing your color.
But
Get it
tan-
right.
Changing your color.
Yeah, no, but tanning is when you're
Neutral color.
like she's not lamb chop. She says I'm tanning. That's what people are trying to get to her color,
Okay.
right? So black people, we don't tan.
She can tan
I can absolutely.
She can tan.
and become girl color.
Actually, I'll burn first and then I'll
Oh, yeah.
tan. Oh my God.
Well, and this is
Y'all
a good.
are too funny.
This is a good way to get into which we never had, an episode on colorism.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Much colorism in Nigeria.
We just have albinos.
Albinos.
Yeah. And we have light skinned people actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Igbo,
y'all
but-
be using that.
No. Even no. From the tribe Igbo, they're really really light skinned people. Yeah, a lot of them.
I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them. Yeah.
So I told you,
Okay.
a lot. So it's not. It has nothing to do with
Right.
cream or whatever. So they are light skinned. Some Fulani, Fulani, but Yoruba people are mostly dark.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Because you guys were more or less down on the lower regions.
We're from the west.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have like, and I've seen colorism in Africa too, and I didn't. Actually,
Was it colorism or class?
No, it was colorism.
Okay.
No, maybe South Africa.
So it was in the southern parts of Africa where it was somebody
Of course.
from Botswana that was saying that they used to get teased a lot when they were growing up. They was in school because they was a darker complexion. And I was like, huh?
Wow.
So, because there's a lot of them that have or lighter complexions. That the people I showed you that you look like, the Khoisan people, they're lighter complexions. So a lot of them have that mixed in there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and I told one of them, I said, yeah, you look like one of the Khoisan,
People.
yeah. But yeah, I was surprised that how they said to other people, other like Africans from other countries, like, oh, they so dark, they black.
Like we were not. So we're able to differentiate, and we have different shades of black. But then there's black, like black. This kind of table
like
black.
the South, the South.
Sudanese?
I'm gonna say Sudanese.
Yeah, really.
They're known to have the
Darker.
darkest, complexion. But it's funny because when we got into that conversation before,
In my country, it's not like that. I don't think we ever had any. The only people that we make fun of, the albinos. That's it.
So they don't, because I mean,
And they'll say, can you see in the sun? They don't see in the sun or something like that.
Yeah, they're very
That
sensitive
they
to
cannot,
the sun.
They cannot eat salt. Yeah, they say they cannot eat salt. It affects their eyes or whatever.
they can eat salt.
They should not, or maybe they should not.
No,
eat salt.
that's some.
Are you
Old wives'
albino?
tale.
Yeah.
They don't eat salt. Don't. So they make fun of them a lot.
Yeah, there's no difference in them except for the pigment.
I get it, but they can't see properly because their eyes go.
I know.
That's not true.
That's true.
I think the sun does affect their
we got-
eyes.
we got
That's
albinos here.
true. The ones we have in
So y'all got
albinos
different
here,
ones.
yeah, we have.
You know
They
what?
cannot. They can. I'm serious. I'm telling you. I would look for the memes and all that. I'm telling you, they don't
memes.
see.
I've seen.
They
I've
don't
seen,
see.
I've seen
like their
Nigerian
eyes. They make fun of
albinos.
them. Like, yeah, they don't see properly. Their eyes are like either crisscross or it moves. Right.
I would say I've seen them,
No.
and they look as normal as anybody else.
No.
Uh-uh.
Maybe the ones that you've seen was like that, but
No.
I'm just
Who's
saying.
Nigerian, me or you?
I'm more Nigerian than you are.
Borrowed Nigerian.
I'm more
Borrowed
Nigerian than you.
I can't with y'all. Y'all are so hilarious.
So that's why they'll say, "Hey, how many fingers?" Because I've done that before. I'm sorry. When I was younger, I'm like,
oh yeah.
Oh, you was a bully.
No, I was not.
You heard-
just a
she's a-
one-time thing.
You were one time.
time.
There's no such thing as a one-time
That was
bully. Bullies stay bullies until they get
No,
bullied.
I was curious.
You was curious?
Yeah, like how many fingers is this? That's it.
Yeah. She was a bully.
No.
Some
at
bullies
me,
stay
look at my
bully
size.
until they
Look
grow
at
up.
me, look at
Some
my
grow
size.
up and do
Look
better.
at my size. How can I be a bully? If I'm this
Oh.
size at this age,
Women can be bullies. Don't matter what the size.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole different story.
I'm
there.
always a bully. I bully everybody. So
Yeah,
regardless,
bullies
shit happens.
stealing bananas. And
Yeah, whatever. We're not gonna get over that.
You was a
He's not
regular
gonna let you
gangster.
go. He's not gonna let that go.
She was a regular.
You know, I was
gangster.
you know, growing up, funnily, I was kind of a tomboy. Yeah, I was tomboyish because of my brothers.
Yeah.
I used to fight a lot. I used to be my friends. But no. Like,
Is that why you think you could beat me?
Yeah. I was kind of like a tomboy-ish
Until
no, even after that.
What is wrong with you?
No.
Even after that.
That makes a difference.
No, even
It
after,
does. We got punched in the titty.
Stop.
by
talking.
girls. Girls don't even know how to fight. They do. That's how they fight. But I punch.
Girls where you live don't know how to fight. The
Yeah.
girls where I live know how to fight.
Like I punch, but
That's
I
how
don't
they.
do,
Yeah.
the girls in where I'm from, they scratch, they
No.
bite.
Mm-mm.
That's how they fight.
Girls in Baltimore will square up.
You know,
Yeah.
Jersey girls too. My sister.
Yes, they will square up.
Shout out to Buddha from Chelsea Heights, since we was talking about fighters. Yeah, she was one of those scrappers too.
Like I've seen crazy American people fighting, and I'm like, how do you fight like this? Like women, like how do you
Because they grew up having
Like
to
gang?
fight.
Yeah.
Not so much gang,
not
but just you
necessarily
had to
gangs.
grow up
Yeah.
fighting because it was always conflict in the
In the hood.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even fight. I can't remember the last time I even fought.
'Cause, well, you're an adult now.
Duh. Nobody even fight. Nobody even asking.
They're unfortunately
Well, yeah.
they
People
are
should
still
fight. People
adults
should
who
fight.
fight.
So-
Unfortunately.
Well, I haven't
Yeah.
had a fight in
because they're gonna whoop your ass.
whatever. You keep underestimating me there, shorty.
You cannot run. You cannot fight.
You know,
Back
she's-
problems.
women.
All the problems.
Look,
Nothing.
she's always saying,
old people problems. Everything.
I could beat you. I
said let's run. Like I'm challenging you. Let's
I
do
could
it.
outrun you.
Yeah.
I could outlift
But
you.
he keeps running from me.
I'm not
So,
running from you.
You keep running from
She
me.
can outrun you.
Listen,
Don't even try.
He's
listen,
like,
let me tell
no,
you.
because I'm so da 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 da. I'm
Let me
like,
tell you. Let me
I'm
tell you.
athletic. Like I.
So I have this barbell upstairs, right?
Whatever.
So she comes up there and she's like, because she says she's stronger than me because I'm an old man, right? So she goes up there and she
With the
uses two
exception
hands
of that.
and she can vibrate the barbell. She's like,
Get on my nerves. What size weight is
Oh
it?
my God, it's
like-
heavy.
like 35, 40 pounds.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's a little heavy.
So I go over and just lift it with my fingers.
You know
It's like-
what?
so she's like, and her face goes, how can, but you're an old man. How can you lift that? I was like, because you keep underestimating me. I'm still a man.
I don't care. She will outrun you.
She ain't
I'm
gonna
sorry.
outrun me.
That's
She
what
will
he,
outrun
That's
you.
what he keeps saying.
I mean, she might not be as strong.
She ain't gonna outrun me. She
You're-
can't.
the minute he will start in that stride and that back sees up,
Exactly.
go
And I-
stop running.
exactly. So,
All right, so outside of like if I had a medical
I don't
condition,
care.
you couldn't
You
beat me.
do have it.
You
so
can't.
whatever.
You can't
So nobody
outrun
can.
me. You can't out strengthen me. You can't outfight me. You can't outcook me. You can't.
What are you calling? Out you? I can out everything you.
You can't-
Besides,
you can't out
strength.
nothing.
We understand that you're strong. No, that you
Go
can
ahead, say
lift
it.
stuff.
No, you say
You
I'm
can
stronger
lift-
than
no,
you.
No.
She can't even bring herself to say
Can
it.
lift stuff. That's it. Only to lift.
All right, and what else?
Lifting is not my strong suit.
What else?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We have the battle of the sexes.
Listen, I'm not in it because
Funny.
I'm not doing any of that stuff.
If you lose, Lamb Chop owes money.
No.
As your official sponsor.
Listen, okay. I'm gonna take that. I ain't fooling with y'all.
Wait a
Listen,
minute, hold
I
on.
don't run. I don't exercise. If you see me running, run, because something's wrong. All
right,
I'm just
so-
letting y'all know.
The ladies at the office, right, was talking about same thing, right? Says you can't do no pull up, right? Y'all crazy. I said y'all. I told them
I could never do them.
I told them several times. I said y'all keep underestimating me just because I got gray hair. So I said, it's just,
Facts.
you know, and then when I run, I get injured. but other than that, I'm like, so we had this bet. So we went down to the main station, and they had the the pull up bar. So I jumped with it, and I tried to act like I was training or whatever. And I had, who was it? Brenda. Brenda recorded it. And I went like, pushed out 10, 11, 12, real easy. And it was like so shocked. It was like, oh yeah, we bet money actually. I think it was
my
$1.
God.
It was
Okay,
$1.
okay.
But I was like, why do you can't just because a person has gray hair doesn't mean that they're.
You make it worse though. It's not about having gray hair.
Why do I make it worse?
Because you just want to be old. That's the point. That's the difference.
Okay, just because a person
That's
has gray
cute.
hair.
No. That's cute.
And
No,
dress
no.
dress like old
Oh,
person.
exactly. Facts. Exactly. Now my point exactly. So now, yeah, that's different. So yeah,
Listen,
Exactly.
he has had gray hair since I've known him.
Yeah, and it
so
was
he
cute.
grayed early.
yeah. But do you?
He's grayed early.
He showed
Here
me.
we go. Here we
yeah,
go.
yeah. There's this picture, and I'm like,
Here we go.
Brian, this is the man I know.
Here we go.
Oh, I knew when I met him. It was nothing. I'm not trying to remember. Like, how did he transition into this?
It's just more gray. I
No,
just,
Yeah, it's
not
just
bad.
more
No,
gray.
no,
And you know what?
No,
You know
you
what?
look fit. You look
I didn't have a-
everything. You look straight and tall and all of that.
I'm still fit.
No, you look old.
I'm
What?
still fit. We talking
Fitting
about.
in my old man pants. That's what he fit you on.
I'm gonna show you the picture. That really got
I'm
me.
still fit.
No,
How you figure?
no.
No, seriously, you have had gray hair since I met you.
Yeah, but it was
you've
cute,
always had
huh?
gray hair.
But it just got more gray.
Yeah.
You know,
With
and then
facts.
like I said, I didn't have a beard back then.
Oh,
so
right,
when I grew
right,
the beard,
right.
and then
It's even more gray. Yeah,
Yeah, so-
that definitely gives you the
Yeah.
Santa Claus old man look.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
and I just embraced it.
No, you don't have. And that's why his sister said he's 70.
Listen, men, and we'll talk about this too, ageism, because men can carry off the gray, and people just think he's a silver fox. That's the name that they call him.
He's
Now.
cute.
You know, they're cute.
Yeah, you
they're
can
the
be
silver
cute.
fox. They can,
But he
they
doesn't
can
wanna be
pull it
cute.
off. But the minute that women start graying and wrinkling, there are all of these products out there for us
Right.
to use to not be gray and not be wrinkled. So
Now I do like women with gray.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
I
You
think it
just
looks
like
good.
women.
Of course, you don't have a choice.
You just like women.
I don't have a
You
choice.
don't have a choice. Because
No,
you're great.
I bet you some of them young girls be looking at him. They just don't know.
No, they cannot look at this.
They just don't know. They'll just be like, oh, okay.
I can go out right now and go get me a 21-year-old.
No, with this hat,
That
you
might
have
be
on.
stretching. Maybe 31. That might be stretching a
Like,
little
look
bit.
at, just look at this. Like, what do you think? Just look at that.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's terrible. Like my grandpa.
Okay.
No, actually, my great grandpa.
And to be honest, I actually like the gray. I like the having.
When I'm saying it's not cute, it is cute.
I'm just saying I like being old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He
I do
enjoys
too.
it.
Yeah,
It's-
I do.
But then you can be old and
So you're saying that he needs to step into old and sexy.
So
Yeah.
she's
Not
saying-
old and
she's saying-
old.
She's
yeah,
saying,
yes.
old and no, not
She's
old
saying-
and old, old and very old.
she's saying that I act old.
Yeah, he
Well,
wants to.
because you do.
Yeah, because he wants to wear this
But
kind of
no,
ads.
let
he
me
wants
let
to
me
do,
let me
wear
rephrase
glasses
that.
and
You act like a 55-year-old.
No,
You act like a 55-year-old.
like a 70-year-old. What you
Yeah.
mean? No, I disagree.
I like because like I said, going back to to your people, you always look at the old kung fu movies, right?
Well, you gotta go.
The most the most powerful kung fu guy was a guy with the long white beard and the
True.
and them 8-inch eyebrows.
Connected eyebrows.
How can this be him? This does not look cute. This is when I met him.
Let me see.
Oh, in
Compare this
2015.
I can compare this to this, right?
Shoot, that was a good bit away though.
I'm telling you.
It's just the
It's
only.
not this-
But hold on a second. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's
Never.
the only difference is that you don't see the beard on here,
I should ask you.
and my hair was cut.
See, you look so cute. Oh my god, it's so painful.
That's all right.
I love it. I love it.
This is so really. This is nice. My God,
Oh my gosh.
please.
Okay, so coming up next, we're going to talk about colorism
Yes.
and ageism. We'll talk
Okay.
about those two things because we just went off the rails today. I don't even know what we talked about.
We talked about the
Everything.
the prices of everything going up,
Yes,
and then we
food,
went to food,
and traveling,
and that was all the same thing in prices.
Yeah, and
And then
my ethnicity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a picture for y'all of my great grandmother though,
Okay.
and you guys are just gonna be like, holy cow, because she looks white. She looks white. Yeah.
And you look white too.
I don't look white.
She don't look white.
I don't look white. Although people question my ethnicity places that I go, you know.
I
yeah.
wouldn't say white though. I would
Hispanic?
say
Yeah, I get a lot
Filipino.
of people like it was a place that a clinic I used to work, and the people would just walk up to me and start speaking Spanish.
Oh, as a baby.
Did you show her my baby picture? I hate you so much right now.
That's a picture you have on.
yeah. That's
He gets on my nerves.
Did you put that in?
That was, I think, it's one of my Facebook posts. Or things.
No, that's like your contact picture.
No, he put that on as my contact picture.
straight out of the rice paddy.
Okay, you know what? We are wrapping up, family. Please join us for our wine and pasta social, February the 14th. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
February 14th,
5 o'clock.
Let him list the food.
5 to 8.
Don't
What's-
let him
what are we
miss the
gonna
food.
have?
He never gets get it
9828
right.
Liberty Road, Myrie's Island Kitchen. It's you see it's easy right between Marrittsville Road before you get to Diamonds Lounge.
Yes,
that's what that's
before.
the people know about that one. You're gonna have 3 entrees, wine, and
What are the 3 entrees?
so it's gonna be Cajun chicken pasta. It's gonna be jerk veggie pasta and shrimp Alfredo.
Look
Oh,
at
hallelujah.
you.
Yes. I'm on point.
Right. Let's
Yes.
clap for him.
Oh, we need a word of the day.
Oh my, we talked about so much stuff.
Inflation.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's the
Okay,
word of the
dokie.
day. And for those who missed out on last month's prize, we were giving away a 2025 Jeep Cherokee fully loaded.
By yours truly.
So nobody
It took me a minute
participated.
to realize what he was saying.
So we had to send it back to the factory or to the dealership. So check the next one, and hopefully you guys will participate.
What's the word? Oh, we said inflation.
Inflation.
What's the word of the day?
Inflation. Oh, happy birthday to Tasha.
Oh,
Today's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Tracy's husband.
Oh, yesterday was his
Happy
birthday.
birthday. 25th.
Uncle Pop Pop.
And happy birthday to my Indian friend. Sanjay yesterday. Happy
Sanjay
birthday.
from Curry and Spice. And your brother.
Yes.
Oh,
23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23rd.
23rd. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Afolabi.
And then your grandson.
Yes,
on
my
the
grandson is the 28th.
28th.
Coming up.
Coming up. He's
What's
going to
the
be
date?
9.
26.
Okay.
Today's her
That's right,
birthday, her
26th,
birthday.
right.
Yeah.
Her birthday,
Okay.
her birthday. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And Aquarians rock.
We're just going to let you have that for now.
Well, yeah.
Enjoy.
we will.
Enjoy.
We
Because we
will.
have loved ones that.
I do have to say one of my favorite people was Aquarian.
Yes, thank you.
You didn't notice I said was?
Let me change up our friend. I am your favorite Aquarian. Your favorite.
person.
Yes. I've spoken.
Thank you, family, for listening to the latest episode of Hot Topics. As usual, listen, like, share, subscribe. Ta.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.